Dude, what do you use an iPad for?
Play RuneScape on
Right?
YouTube.
Like, honestly, iPads are the biggest like this you kind of go, oh yeah, well I can make calls and send messages.
Phones are bad, mate. I'm so bad with my phone.
Dude, you're like you're aware of having an addiction.
Yeah. Oh, I was driving here and I got out of the stop sign, red light, and I was just like, fuck, I might this year or over the summer, I might like delete social media and just try to only have like 3 to 4 hours screen time a day. Because at the moment, mine will be 8 or 6.
Do you want to see something crazy?
Oh, no. Let's have a look.
Dude, I'll melt you with my screen time.
It's fucked, eh? Especially because I do FIFO. So throughout the day, man. No way. 21 hours 44.
21 hours 44.
How?
Because it records my computer screen time as well.
Oh,
so
mine at the moment is only 5 hours, 2 minutes.
For today or average.
Daily average. But that's this last week.
Yeah.
Which I've been home, but I've been on my computer heaps more.
Yeah. Yeah, well, because that's a MacBook Pro. So like, it's counting everything. Actually, it might even count that as well. Like the iPad.
But it's all cheating.
Yeah, well, fuck, man. It's cheating on their behalf. But it is interesting, though, because like you look at it and you go, well, screen time is screen time.
Yeah.
And like there's no denying, like I sit in front of a screen for like at least 9 hours a day.
Yeah. TikTok.
Which it's interesting, you know, like I remember one of the original goals that I had for myself was, because I got sick of manual labor, dude. Like when I say manual labor, like I drove road trains and been a process operator, and even like when I had the coffee van, like it's manual. I'm like, I want to manipulate a screen and make money. Now I'm doing it really well, and I'm like, I'm kind of sick of being behind a screen all the time. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, I couldn't do, I don't know if I could do an office job or something like that, eh?
An office job?
Like, I don't mind my job at the moment doing FIFO, doing Sparky, but fuck, that does my head in too sometimes, eh? It's just trying to find that perfect.
Dude, I think, I really think just working for people is fucking soul crushing, hey? You know?
Like, they're just bludgeon and you're just doing it all for them.
I think it's more like you get to a certain point where it doesn't matter how good a bloke you are, you're still in some way fucking the people that work for you. Yeah. You know? And it's like, I know blokes that have got, you know, George, he's got 3 blokes that work for him. Yeah. And he cares too much about those guys. Yeah. So it's like, he
does well for himself, eh?
Yeah. But that's the thing, like he does really well and he's like, sweet, here's it divvied up as it's supposed to be. Yeah. You know, like, fuck, I don't know how much money he spent on Cooper's Apprentice, but he spent more money on Coop this year than what I've made personally this year.
Who's Coop? Tyler?
Coop, Coop, the apprentice. So like kid with the...
I don't know if I know him, mate.
Yeah, you know what? He's come on a handful of runs. Yeah. And it's probably been when you're not, he is, and when he is, you're not.
Fuck. I need to come on more, don't I?
Dude.
Over summer I will.
That's the source, eh?
Footy's not in it. I just love sleeping in on Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, I must admit it's pretty rude still waking up at fucking 4:30 to go for a run on Saturday morning.
Cold, man.
Yeah.
So cold.
I've even found lately though, like I'm fucking dialed into my sleep. Yeah. At 8:30, I get a wave of fatigue. Yeah. At 8:32, I'm fucking dead. Yeah. And then I've been waking up 2 minutes before my alarm every day this week.
Have you?
Yeah, and I wake up at 4 every day. So it's fucking 3:58. I'm like, oh, it happened again.
Yeah.
Happened again.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
When I come home, when I'm at work, like I wake up around like 4:30 for work. So that when I come home, it's like, first couple of days, I'm just sleeping in.
Taking it.
Because I come off night shift as well. So it's just like.
Oh, do you do the swing, like days
a week of days and then a week of nights and then 2 weeks off?
Wow.
Yeah, 2 and 2. Yeah.
Fuck, man. I didn't even know they existed anymore.
Yeah. So it gets to a point where like waking up early is fine, but even just like coming off nights, I'm usually fine as well.
I just found coming off nights, I'd just be retarded for like 3 days.
Really? No, mate, when I come home, like the sun's up and you've just been doing night shift for a week straight, like the sun's up and you're just like, my mind tricks myself thinking like, it's just a normal day. Like,
it's time to go.
And I don't want to waste that whole day just sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah, I might be too soft actually. I'm always like, I'm too gentle on my body, you know?
Yeah.
Well, no, this is the thing. Like I'm too gentle in that. No, you know, I'm fucking dude. I'm old. That's what it is.
How old are you?
I'm 32, but I'm like wise.
32. That's not that old.
No, what I'm saying is like, sorry, old's not the word. I'm mature. I'm at a point now where I'm like, if I'm tired, I don't push. I just go sleep.
Yeah.
You know, the only time that I won't do that is like if you travel or if you're like something like where your job requires you to do night shift, you're like, all right, I know if I stay awake until at least 7:30 that night and like I'm fucking half there, I fix my sleep routine from that point forward.
Yeah.
Like now working at home, dude, if it's 1 o'clock and I'm tired, I fucking sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Just walk down.
Order's got to be out. Like, dude, I got to live my whole life. I don't give a fuck about that order. You know? So yeah, it's a fucking. But you've got So I know nothing about your AFL experience. I know nothing about your athletic experience. Actually, I was talking to Connor this morning. I'm like, "What can you tell me?" And he's like, "He's a fucking weapon at keeping the ball away from the other end." I'm like, "Sweet, all right." So tell me, you're 25.
Yeah, 25.
You've had a season in the AFL.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
What was? Talk to me about it.
Yeah. So what? So I did. I'll talk about my journey, I guess. So I played junior football. So I played football ever since I could walk. I remember playing. I was kicked when I was 3 or 4 years old at Newdigate, which is like 4.5 hours from here, out in the country.
Okay.
So we lived there. We had a farm there, but then we moved to in the town where my grandma was.
Yep.
So we lived there till I was 4 or 5. Moved to Bunbury. Then I did my junior and Oz kick at HBL.
Okay.
Yep. So I did that. But yeah, so I just played all my junior football through there. I was no good. I was okay, but I wasn't that good. Like I was just good enough. And I had this funny ball drop because my dad taught me how to kick the footy with dropping the ball with 2 hands.
Right.
So that was a shocking habit to get rid of. But yeah, just junior football all through HBL. Not until probably like when I got to like 14, 15 years old, that's when I thought, I was okay.
Yep. Maybe I got something here.
Yeah. So it was good fun. Like, but then 15 I played state footy, state schoolboys, 15. But I was playing as a ruckman. So,
okay.
Because I was just tall.
Yep.
Just playing as a ruckman. So it was, I don't know how I could play ruckman or ruckman these days. But so played state 15 schoolboys. Actually did okay in that carnival.
How competitive is it at that level?
When you're about probably 15, state 15, that's when it starts to get a bit serious.
Yeah.
Like that's when you'd probably start looking into doing even off-season stuff.
Okay.
You're only 15 years old, 14, 15. So it started taking up a lot of time. But back then you only, you
got nothing to do.
You got nothing to do. You're 15. Footy's just fun.
Yeah.
Like back then it was just, you just played football for fun. So it was really enjoyable. Then around that age, that's when they started doing development squads. So I was in Australian, that's where we lived. So that was Peel region.
Yep.
So you just, they started doing development squad. They did Southwest development squad down here. Then with Jamie Dowse, which is, it was just like you get a couple good players from each team, from the local teams down there, and you just train. And in the off season, you go to Perth and play carnivals.
Okay.
Against like Peel, Swan Districts, all the waffle clubs.
Yeah.
So you're 15 there, and then you start when you get to 16. I reckon 16 is when
it's like
it starts to get a lot more serious.
Yeah.
Around that 16 age, that's when you probably have AFL clubs start coming to Peel,
really?
Colts.
So they're just like scouting essentially.
So 16 is probably when they start looking into players.
And do you know who they are on the sidelines?
No.
It's just blokes.
It's just random people. So they don't come in dressed like in their bloody AFL kits or anything, but they'll come watch you Peel. So 16s was still development squad. And then it went into Colts.
Right.
So Waffle Colts. But that's when they'll start coming to your Colts games. They'll start looking into you. And if you do well in that Colts year, you get picked to play state 16s.
Okay.
So that's where you start. Yeah. So what was it? We did state 16s. Where did we go? We played a game in South Australia, in Adelaide against SA.
Yep.
And then we played in Queensland.
So state football is actually like state representation. You're playing for WA.
Yeah, playing for WA. So that's the top of the top of football you can play at that age.
Yep.
And to play for your state, it was always the best. So
Fucking oath.
Yeah, so I still got my jersey at home. But yeah, that's when I started thinking, okay, I might start taking this serious.
Have you got whispers at that time of AFL?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Not at all. I'm trying to remember. You kind of have an idea where you're at when you're 16, I reckon. But so, yeah, we were playing state 16s. So fun. Like being that age and just playing football, you're not actually thinking about the outside noise, like what's going on. It's you just with your best mates.
You're traveling,
playing
these adventures.
Yeah, playing and training and just having fun, playing about football, stress-free, like no dramas. So, and that was such a fun year because playing Peel Colts was a couple of most fun years I've had playing football because me and my best mates, there was 4 or 5 of us and we'd drive to Peel, which is in Mandurah from Oshlin. Yep. So we finally got our car licenses.
Oh, yeah.
We're all there was a 4 or 5 group of us just driving up to Mandurah, just having so much fun, training, playing, we're all playing. And we're all playing well. So it's just like, then we'll drive back home at night and just run amok we were. And the coaches, they just used to love all the Southwest boys. Like, I don't know, because we're easy going, easy to talk to.
There's something about fucking...
There's country boys. Like,
down south.
There's just something about us. They just loved us. So, played state 16s, had a good carnival, and then played, as a 17-year-old, another year in Colts. So this will be my last year in Colts as a 17-year-old. I know it would be my second last year. And same thing, had a really good Colts year. And I got picked to play the state 18s as an underager. Yep. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I had a pretty good year that year. It was probably my best year of football I had, probably my whole career so far. So I was going really well. So I got picked as an underager. Our coach was Peter Sumich. We had our backline coach was Glenn Jakovich.
Okay.
Just like all these, that's when it started to go, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Now it's getting serious. Like you have these legend of footy players.
Also, people are taking you seriously at this point.
Yeah.
Which is always a big deal in.
Yeah. Yeah. So as an underage, it was very overwhelming at the start. Because like I knew I was pretty good, but like I was like, how the fuck am I going to fit into this state team? Like, and I was just ticking off these little boxes, these little goals. So I made the squad. The squad got cut down. So made that. Then the squad got cut down again, made that.
Wow.
And then I was just like, fuck, I could be on here. And I didn't think I was going to play. So I played these scratchy matches. I was okay. And then, but from that, because I didn't really know where I was going to fit in this team because this team had players like Aaron Norton, Sam Taylor, Bobby Hill, Sydney Stack, Brandon Starcevich. I think there was like 18 players out of that team got drafted.
Wow. So, and obviously unbeknownst to you at the time, but what's happening to your ego and confidence? Because obviously there's a big separation there.
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt your story. I've had like a pretty, like I went pro as a athlete before I was 20 as well, like lived in Europe, did all the thing. And like one thing I know with myself and watching other people as they rise, that confidence and ego needs to rise at the same rate. Because if your ego shoots, your performance fails. And if your confidence shoots, you sort of fail. Because you're not keeping up with now what's expected. It's like you sort of have to be the man. You know?
So I was like, I'm a very big confidence player. So I play off confidence. So like you were saying, like my ego was going up, confidence going up. People started to get to know me. So when we versus teams, like people would be doing like scout reports on me. So it was like going into like footy games at Colts is just like cocky and like here we go. Like, and I was and I still am a bit like that, like very confident. If my confidence is low, which I'll get into later, I start to go like shit. And then I start overthinking. But around that age, like, fuck, I was only 17 versus like these 18, 19-year-olds going,
trying to rope it in.
Yeah, how good's this? Like, I'm in this state team. And
you are the man at that point.
Yeah, so I was very, very cocky, and a lot of my friends would say that, and I would say I wouldn't be, but I had that little swag about me sometimes, talking shit on the footy field.
Right.
But yeah, that's you had to keep it in check. But yeah, I remember my first Peel Colts game. I was maybe 17, just turned 17 or 16, and my first Peel Colts game I had 28 touches. debut, and I was like, fuck, this shit's easy.
Hectic.
Like I was like, this is easy. Next week, 4 touches.
Oh, yeah.
So like after my first game, I had people messaging me going, fuck, how good's that? Like, you're killing it. Next week, 4 touches.
Yeah. Probably a nice little balance.
Yeah, it was like a little punch to the gut, and I was just like, I got to keep this in check.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to that state team as state 18s as an underager, that's when I started to get. So yeah, made the team, played all the games in the state team, which was just the best experience. Like that was so fun, and playing with all these absolute freaks and guns footy players. It was like I had to like stand back and go. It was hard for me to adjust to think I actually belong in this team. But yeah, it was just I just remember it was just a great time. And then thinking about that's when I started getting recognised, and that's when I had a manager come approach me. So then I had a manager.
Is that the norm?
Yeah, it was the normal thing.
Wow, okay.
If you were about to like, as a 17-year-old, you'd start having managers, people approach you, and then as an 18-year-old in your draft year, you'd probably, if you knew you were kind of going to get drafted, you would have a manager.
Sort of want someone in your corner who's not
someone
an
in your
athlete.
corner who talks to the footy clubs, and talks for you pretty much, and like emails footy clubs and sets up interviews and whatnot, and gives you free boots.
Yeah.
That was the best thing about it was getting free boots.
You want it. You want that bandwidth, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, if you've got someone who's doing all of that, and you're like, I'm just focused on footy.
Yeah.
I don't give I'm in the right direction.
Yeah.
You point me in the right direction, I'll just keep getting better.
Yeah. Well, I was in high school, so I was year 12, and
Wow.
I had bloody AFL clubs approach me. I had a manager, and I was in year 12 in high school. So school thing, I was like, oh fuck, I'm going to get drafted. So fuck school.
How were you academically?
I was just doing general, but I was at a boarding school at this point in Guildford in Perth.
Yeah.
Which was just so fun. But I just did general.
Sick.
I loved maths and hated English, but oh mate, at that time I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I had my eyes set on getting drafted. That was the goal, and I was like, around that time I was like, oh, this will happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a great year for myself. It was so fun. But then going into my draft year, so I was 18. Had a great preseason, off season, good pracky matches.
Yep.
Was going to be the vice captain for the bloody state 18s team for my year.
Wow.
And then played the first game, played unbelievable. And then that week at training, did my knee.
What'd you do?
Did my ACL.
Nightmare.
So that's, I remember the phone call I got. It was just fucking heartbreak, eh?
Yeah.
It was shocking. So
phone call from?
So I got scans done.
Yeah.
It was from the state doctor.
Okay.
I was like, oh, fuck, that was terrible.
So how did you do it? What caused
So
the
I was
injury?
at training, and I was just running for the ball, and just got pushed by the side, running for the footy, and just stepped and just knee buckled and fell to the ground. It was just like a crunch. Wasn't sore, didn't hurt. Stood up, fell back to the ground. I was like, oh, fuck,
no way.
Yeah, it didn't hurt one
no
bit.
Pop or anything.
No, it was just a crunch.
Hectic.
Stood up, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, because I stood up and fell straight back down. I was thinking, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's going on here? And yeah, the physio is so funny. The physio like doing tests. She's like, oh, it's all right. Got me outside doing side steps, running up and down side steps.
Oh my God, you probably were all right.
I was about to go start training again. I was like, oh, I'll just have it off. Got home, started swelling up. Next day it was like a balloon.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll go get scans.
So what's your feeling internally? Was it as bad as it ended up being before you did all those movements?
Oh, it was, I don't know. It was fine.
Yeah.
It honestly felt normal.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I didn't do anything.
I'm not handballing blame.
No.
I'm just saying like I've got an idea of how fucking athleticism and
Yeah.
injuries happen. And sometimes it's like, it's exactly the same as a sleep thing now. Like if I'm 7Ks into a 10K run and my knee has a feeling,
Yeah.
Mum, come pick me up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to push through this and fuck up the next 6 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, or next 6 months.
Yeah.
You don't know. So,
Yeah.
all right, you've got the phone call about
Yeah.
the
So
ACL.
that was gut wrenching because like I was saying to you just then, I'm going to get drafted. This is perfect. Like I'm flying at the moment.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you're invincible. And for something just to happen like that, and you hear so many stories of that stuff happening.
Yeah.
Like, and as an 18-year-old, it was just like I had this all planned out. It was just going like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when I got the phone call, cried for so long thinking, fuck, this is the end. Like, this sucks. This is my draft year. If it was last year, it would have been perfect. Like, they had me in like this top 40 draft or top 30, maybe even round one. I was thinking in my head, I was like, fuck yeah, this is actually going to happen. But yeah, so ACL, year gone.
So we're talking surgery,
recovery,
rehab,
the whole year done. Like, whole year couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So I just went to uni, studied for a bit because I had to do something. But yeah, it was just.
And what's that year like?
Oh,
at uni, not being the man.
Just shit.
Yeah, just being a guy.
All I had to do, the routine was wake up, go gym, just tick boxes every day. And the shittest thing, and people who have done their knees and that, the shittest thing is going to watch your team play and just sit on the bench.
Right, that's like watching your ex-missus fuck someone.
Yeah, it was fucked. So,
which I haven't done, by the way.
No, I hope not. Fuck, I don't want, that would be worse. But yeah, it was just like going to footy, fucking sitting there, people asking you every single day, how's your knee? How's your knee? How's your knee? And you're like, shut the fuck up. Like,
yeah, you'll know when it's good.
Yeah, and it was just like, it got to a point where I was telling the coach, I can't come to the games. Like, I'm watching, why am I even coming to the games? Like, maybe because I was the vice captain for the Peel teams. And so maybe I had to go like watch these games. But like, mentally, like, I probably had to be a bit selfish and just say, I can't come. Like, it's making me depressed watching everyone play. This is my draft year. I had this whole planned out. Now I'm sitting on the bench watching these guys run around having the time.
Yeah.
And missed out on playing state footy, so still travelled with the team, but even that was shit. Like, they did it for being nice and whatnot, but like, it was just, I was sitting on the sideline watching everyone play state footy, and yeah, so just to clarify for people like me who don't know AFL, when you say that was your draft year, you were in the envelope of getting the call. So that's going to the AFL and playing. Yep. So that's when you're 18 is your kind of draft year. So usually that's when you go announce that not announce, but that's when the year you're allowed to get drafted. You have to be 18. Oh, okay. Yep. So how many blokes at any all right, real basic question. How many teams in the AFL? 18. 18 teams. And how many players are on each team? Or probably a squad of 40. Right. Players. Yeah. Really? Squad of 40, 45. But how many people on the 22 on the field. Okay, cool. Yep. So you've got 40 times 18. How many of those blokes are like under 20, do you reckon? Under 20? Yeah. Like as a percentage, you reckon? Or percentage, probably like 15% on each team. Hectic. Because you got like the people you draft that year, the people you draft the year before, and maybe the year before that. Right. But obviously there's blokes. Teams only draft. Some teams only draft sometimes only 2 players each year. Some teams even draft 6 players. Okay, all depends how many people they cut, because you're only allowed a certain amount of people on a squad. Oh yeah, because you can't have like 100. You can't have 100. It can't be like the NFL where you have 100 fucking people on the squad. I think it's only like, I could be wrong, like 44 people maybe. Okay. And then you've got blokes. What's the average lifetime in the AFL for a player? I think it's 3 to 4 years. Okay. So you can come in as an 18-year-old and be done by the time you're 21. Yep. Hectic. Yep. And are there many blokes there that are like late 20s, early 30s? Yep. Heaps. Right. Even like 32-year-olds. What's the athletic peak for an AFL player? Like what age? It's like 27, 28. Really? 29, 26. So you get to a certain point, because obviously everyone's fit as fuck. Yeah. Everyone is like mobility through the roof. Like it's just game knowledge mate, fuck. When I got, and that's why we go back on the average like lifespan of an AFL player is 3 to 4 years. Yep. So and this is what happened to me. Like, so I got picked up, luckily got picked up to Sydney. I was only there for a year, and I had this whole big plan. I'm going to be an AFL player. And this is what a lot of AFL players struggle. So they're there for 3 to 4 years. All their friends probably have got uni degrees by then, a trade, and you've only been there for 3 to 4 years, and then you get out of the AFL and you have nothing. Yep. You're 4 years behind. Yeah. So a lot of AFL players really, really struggle.
Dude, and you've tasted the fucking glory as well.
Come out of AFL and you have nothing.
Yeah.
So it happens all the time. That's what happened to me. Like I was there for a year. It ended and I was just like, fuck, now what? Was that my AFL dream?
Did you have an identity crisis when that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terribly. Yeah.
Because you've gone from being the man to just a normal person.
Yeah.
And
just a normal bloke.
You've never trained being a normal person.
Yeah.
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 Which sounds silly, but to an athlete, it's fully like, it's like, what do these cunts do? Just wake up and go to work? What the fuck? Don't you hate that?
Yeah.
And everyone secretly goes like, yeah, but we do it anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
and then they go to footy training after, working all day. So, but yeah, so luckily at the end of that year, so thank God I had such a good year before because I had AFL clubs looking at me. So this is when near the end of that footy season, AFL clubs start approaching you, start having interviews and whatnot. And then I don't know if you heard about like the AFL combine when they go over to Melbourne and like do testing, like height, like 2K. So if you have more than 4 or more AFL clubs invite you to the combine testing, you go over to Melbourne. That's called the AFL Combine, National Combine.
Okay.
So if you have 4 or more clubs looking after you, so you go there and you do testing, but I couldn't test because I did my knee. So I just went over there pretty much and did interviews. I had interviews with Sydney, Collingwood, Western Bulldogs, Freo and Gold Coast, I'm pretty sure.
Cool.
So I had 5 clubs looking at me. So when I got invited to that combine, I had a pretty good idea that I'll probably get picked up.
Yeah.
But then they also do another like state combine where I think it's only like 2 clubs have to invite you to the state combine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went over there and did interviews. But you do interviews throughout the whole year. I think I interviewed every club except for I think one, maybe I think it was Carlton.
What do those interviews look like?
Oh, they can either go like they can go easy on you, or they can go fucking hard on you, or they can be weird. Like I had Essendon made me commentate a grand final, but I had to include my name in it and Essendon players. So I had to commentate the last minute of an AFL grand final and include myself into it.
Okay, so that's real exercising game knowledge.
And then they made me, it was just, I don't know what it was. I don't know what they got out of it. And then they made me spell Essendon backwards. And then they sometimes I'd pull up clips of you. They made other questions. More just get to know you, but sometimes they'll fucking ask some weird questions. Or they just, sometimes they're rude to you and they see how you react.
Yeah.
But AFL clubs are not like they all have it's all weird and it's all there just to test you.
To be honest, man, from the outside looking in with just AFL boys in general, you're all weird.
Yeah.
You're all real weird. You've all got each other and that's it, you know?
We're all weird.
Like Croft came on here and like told me some of the stories about some of the shit that we talk about on Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the rest of it just looking at each other going like, is this kind of serious?
Mate, fucking stories I hear, like it's so funny. Like I've seen it happen. And if you don't shower naked, people will piss on you.
Yeah, dude.
In the country football.
That's one of the things. It's like
and
now
everyone's like, ew, and you're like, well, I don't know, it's normal. Like,
yeah.
So I played out country 2 years ago, like real country, Newdigate. Fuck me, some of the shit that goes on there was crazy. Like real country, like
it's boys club, right?
Yeah.
It's just boys club stuff. Like I get it because it doesn't make sense. A lot like our friends group. There's a lot of shit that doesn't make sense from the outside, but when you're in it, you're like, it's fucking
this
hilarious.
Is normal. This is normal. It's like with every friend group, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, so fucking, I remember the draft day. God, I was shitting myself, and my name didn't get called out in the actual draft. So I was like, "Fuck, here we go." Didn't think anything of it. The next day is the rookie one, and I just didn't think I was going to get picked up. But my manager calls, he's like, "I reckon Sydney will pick you up." So I didn't even think about it. I actually missed it. So
really?
Yeah, I completely missed it. I was upstairs just laying in bed.
Yeah.
And how crazy is this? The bloke who pushed me when I did my knee was the first guy to message me saying congratulations. And I've never talked to him.
Yeah.
So I was just like thinking, what? And he was saying,
he's got that on his soul.
And he was congratulating me. I was like, fuck, what the fuck? What are you congratulating me for? And then like 4 or 5 messages saying congratulations. Then I was just like, ran to the computer and saw my name. And it was just like the happiest moment of my life. Hey, I was crying. Mum was crying. But yeah, and then got all the phone calls from everyone from the Sydney. And I was like, fuck, this is actually happening. And then 2 days later, I was in Sydney.
Wow.
So it happens that quick.
Yeah.
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 So.
And then dude, obviously the real time moment is like getting the jersey.
Yeah, getting everything.
Getting your kit.
Yeah, Sydney Swans, it's very like they're well known for their blood culture. So we had all these inductions, about history, we had all these footy players. But when I was there in a pretty good year where they had really like legends of the game still playing for the club.
Wow.
Like Jared McVeigh, Lance Franklin, Buddy, Nick Smith, Heath Grundy. These blokes who played over 300 games, 250 games, won premierships, and they're all pretty old. So that year I was still coming back from an knee, so I spent a lot of time with them in the rehab.
Yeah.
So I actually became more close with all those boys, the older guys, than the younger ones because I was spending a lot of time with them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, all right, zoom back to 16, 17 years old.
Yeah.
Someone says dream club to play for.
Yeah.
Who would you have played for ideally?
That's a good question. I think about now, not my dream club, but I don't know. I would love to play for Collingwood.
Dude, when you...
I don't know why. I reckon only because like how well known they are, how famous. I was like, fuck, you get heaps of Instagram followers.
Bro, it's the OG club.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, Carlton as well. Carlton, Collingwood. Yeah. I was like, when I got picked up, I was so happy because Buddy Franklin was at Sydney.
True.
And I was like, he's my favourite player.
Yeah.
And I had, when I was year 6 or 7, I had this card and it was like, dream to meet Buddy Franklin. And then this actually happened. And like the real fucking like moment was getting to the club, first day, he walks up to you, shakes your hand. He's like, hey, mate, I'm Lance. And you're like fucking looking up. You're like, I was like, oh, starstruck. I was like, are you serious? Like, this is actually happening.
I know what your name is.
Like, you had, it's just a like pinch me moment. You had like people walking around, like Isaac Heaney, Buddy, like Heath Grundy, all these, like Luke Parker, all these fucking players who you watch on TV and then they're just standing there and now they're your friends and teammates.
Wow.
And you're like, holy shit, this is actually happening. And then you have the coaches who are just legends as well, like legends of the game who played over 250, 300. And just being in that environment, you meet so many people, like famous people and whatnot. Like we had the Conan O'Brien come in.
Hectic.
Zac Efron came in.
Really?
Like throughout the year, it was just fucking random people happen all the time. Because Sydney's like the place to go to as well for famous people. So
yeah.
But yeah, that was just like, holy shit.
In Sydney full time?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I moved, like literally like that night where I got picked up, got blind as a bat with all my friends. It was so fun. Then fucking 2 days later, you're on a plane to Sydney.
Yeah.
It happens that quick. So, and then
Crazy.
I was there for 4 weeks and then I came back home for a 4-day break and then back over there for like 3 months.
Yeah. I guess realistically, the team picked you because they want you.
Yeah.
So get here. And also,
and
the fuck else you got to do? Get there.
Yeah, it's your job.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, and I was just got there and I was just like, wow. Like, and then going back to like, fuck, they're just so professional, eh? Like, it's, you're an 18-year-old kid. You just moved across the whole country. It's not until I got older that I kind of reflected on it. You're only 18 years old.
Yeah.
And you're versing these blokes who are trying to get onto the team who are 25, played over 200 games or whatnot, and just so professional. So people be getting in there. Like I used to get to train in like half an hour early. People get to the club at 2 hours before train just to do like Pilates, extras.
Yeah.
Just in fit, great nick, and you're like, holy fuck, how these guys are professional. Like,
yeah, you're in the league.
Job. It's your full-time job. So it was pretty hard to adapt. But yeah, I spent a lot of time in rehab and coming back from my knee. I got finally got back to training, did like 2 weeks of training, then I did my hamstring.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Dude.
So then this is
oh my God.
This is when the injuries this is when all the injuries started happening. So I did my hammy, meant to be a 4-weeker, did it again, coming back 3 weeks into that, tore the tendon off the bone. So that was a 12-week injury. Got 10 weeks into that, blew it off the bone again. That was my season done. I had to go have surgery.
So, all right, I'm guessing to begin with, I've done my knee as well.
Yeah.
When you have the surgery, and especially the first week, when it's a big deal to take a shit, and it's a big deal to do anything,
all that.
and like even like you go to blow your nose and that hurts your knee.
Yeah.
Everything sucks. So you're dealing with, as a man, a mobility crisis.
Yeah.
You're dealing with a like up until that point, I don't know how many days or weeks you've spent with your feet up in bed. You're dealing with like I don't have a purpose crisis.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing in the middle of this, you're dealing with the guilt of not being the player that they thought you were.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
you are that player, but while you can't prove that while you fucking got a leg up,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly. So, and I felt it was very embarrassing. I feel like the word is. It was very embarrassing because you're this kid who they've picked. They're spending money on you. They wasted a pick on you. And then you come there injured from a knee. So I'm about 8 months into that.
Yeah.
4 months later, it's been a year. So I'm meant to be back playing. And then I blow my hammy off the bone.
Yeah.
And it was embarrassing because it was just like, what the fuck's this kid doing here? And all we've seen him, he's done 2 weeks of actual training. All the other weeks he's just been in the gym or running laps. So
was it the same leg?
Nah, different leg.
Thank God.
Yep.
Left.
So it was like, so I blew my hammy off the bone just sprinting. And like, it was just like, fuck me. Like how, all I want to do, you only have one chance pretty much. Well, you can get re-picked up, whatever. But for me, like I knew this will be my only chance.
Yeah.
And then just to do a run that I've done thousands of times to blow the hammy, it's just like, fuck me. I still remember it clearly. So yeah, that was my year done. I blew the hammy off the bone twice, had to go have surgery.
Yeah.
And then it was just a waiting game and they're like, yeah, we'll sign you for another year. And then it got to like later on and it's just like nothing. And then a phone call just to say you've been delisted.
Yeah. And
So-
what's that phone call like?
Mate, it was like a short phone call. So I was at home. Like this was in the off season and they waited like a week out before the final squad can be announced or whatever, like the team list, whatnot. It was like 1 week. So I waited the whole off season and I'm just thinking, what the fuck's the go here? Like, am I going to get another year or what? And like, I'd never actually really had a chance. Like I never had a go. So like in Sydney are really well known to like give people second chances, to give people who are injured another year.
Yeah.
So I was kind of confident because they knew I was a hard worker, hard trainer. They liked me around the footy club. But yeah, it was just like waiting. And then, it was I think 2 or 3 minute phone call from the coach Horse.
Yeah.
Just to go, I remember picked up and he's like, hey mate, yeah, going well, yada, small talk. And then he's like, yeah, look, we're not going to go with you next year.
Fuck.
Done.
I imagine he's had to make that call a few times before.
Yep.
And I imagine it doesn't get any easier.
Yeah. Well, he was a coach for fucking over 12 years or something.
So how regular is your story?
Regular?
How many blokes are having this happen?
Every year.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah.
Every year.
So you're not feeling like why is this happening to me is probably a normal thing. You're probably not going like, I'm the only dickhead this has ever happened to. You're not dealing with that, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was more, I remember during the year, like, it was fucking, like, I was just getting so sick of just being injured. Like, and it was no fun. Like, going into the footy club, watching everyone go train while you're just fucking running around laps, doing these stupid little exercises just to try to get you up and going.
Yeah.
And you're just running laps, watching them play scratchies, games throughout the year, going to AFL games, watching them play. And it's just like, it was embarrassing. It was frustrating. It was depressing. Like, and the worst thing was like calling my mum to say that I'm injured again, just being in tears, bawling my eyes out. Like, it was like getting drafted was kind of like the best thing to happen to me, but it was also kind of the worst. Like, and I think that's when I figured out probably during that year that AFL probably wasn't for me. Like,
wild.
Just, you think you have this whole dream from when you're a kid, and then to think, is this what AFL is like? Like, it's fucked. And it's a cutthroat industry where I was injured all year, couldn't even show that I actually could play or train or whatever, and they just get rid of you.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, I was on fucking 75 grand a year. They're paying blokes $1 million a year. Like, I was just angry because I was just like, why can't they just give me one more year to prove? Like, pay me fucking 75 grand. I don't care.
It's I'm just gonna fucking get Riz to sort this dog out.
Dog going off.
Yeah. And as much as these mics don't pick up,
they'll pick the dog.
They definitely get the dog on the other side of the house.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a I see both sides of the story, you know, because at the end of the day, the team is a business, and they're buying assets, and when the asset doesn't do the thing,
it's a business. That's what it is, and you don't realize how much of a business it is in a cutthroat industry until you get to it. I was a fucking 18-year-old kid, and like it was terrible. And then going back on when I was saying I'm a confidence player, like how confident do you reckon I would be around this point?
Yeah,
I had these people believe in me, and then I had no one believe in me, and then I had even my teammates were just like thinking, why the fuck do we pick this guy? Like he's absolutely doing nothing. So confidence was the lowest it's been. I was depressed. I was just in a shit mood, like,
which is fucking horrible when you're 18.
And you're 18-year-old and you live on the other side of the country, and there's no family, and it was hard to get along with my teammates because they're all out training, playing.
Yeah,
that's why I got along with the older boys, because I spent most of my time with them.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get along with my draft year friends.
Yeah.
Like there was only probably one bloke who I got along with, and then only one bloke who I keep in contact with still. It's Toby Pink.
So that's interesting. So the sport I was in was very, very individual. You know, I was like inline speed skater, so it's all racing.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you go like the team scenario?
Yeah, so
you don't pick your team.
Yeah, like what do you mean? Like how did I go with the team?
How do you go like having to form those? Because like
connections and friendships.
Everyone's leaning on one another, right? In a team, like you need to do your job so I can do my job, and like you almost build a language between you.
And that's what I mean. Like this is now 2 years without actually playing football and being a part of a team. I was in rehab, so I kind of felt like I was a boxer. And I was just doing my own shit in the gym by myself, running laps by myself.
Yeah,
it was very lonely, and it was hard to become like teammates with this team. Like, because I wasn't a part of it. Yeah. I wasn't out there training. I wasn't out there playing with them. I was just doing shit by myself.
Was there,
so I kind of didn't really have many friends there because I couldn't really hang out with them. And
was there a mental support system for?
Yeah, but I didn't take advantage of it. I thought back then I was just like, oh no, I wouldn't do that. But I knew I was struggling really bad, like real bad with anxiety, like depression, but I didn't do anything about it.
Yeah. You're at that age where you're sort of like, it's not real anymore.
Yeah, I just copped it and kind of just went on doing what I had to do, thinking that was the best thing. But yeah, I remember it was a shit time. It was a terrible time. Like cried a lot because this was the AFL dream.
Yeah.
Fucking running laps.
You know, you probably don't want to hear it. I feel a very fucking similar thing right now. I'm living the dream that I wanted forever.
Yeah.
And I cry more now than what I ever have, you know? Yeah. It's fucking brutal.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. So you said it took going to the AFL to realise that maybe the AFL wasn't for you.
Yeah. So this is when after I after the AFL, whatever, I went and signed with East Freo in the Waffle.
Okay.
And same thing, coming back from my hamstring. My hamstring I had problems with. It took me about 8 months to get back from that. Yeah. And then finally got back from that, and I did my deltoid ligament in my ankle, so that put me out for...
You need a fucking office job.
So this put me out for another 4 months. So when I finally got back to playing football, my first game, it was 860 days, finally back playing. So
damn, almost 3 years.
Yeah, almost 3 years. So, but I struggled from all these injuries and whatnot. I struggled a lot because playing my first game, this is the first game I played since doing my knee. So I had my knee, I had to worry about my knee, my hamstrings. I would always be thinking about my injuries while playing. Yeah. So I was like, fuck, I'm going to blow my hammy. Am I going to do my knee again?
And any little twitch.
And my confidence was just rock bottom. I had so much anxiety. And then when I started playing league football, so I played 2 Razzies games, went straight into the league team, but I was shit. Yeah. So my confidence was so low, and then I had a team who signed me because I was an past AFL player, and I'm fucking rocking up getting 8 touches a game. Yeah. And so I had a lot of performance anxiety where even training, I didn't want to go to training. Like I got to the point in my second year, like because I just didn't do anything about it, and going to trainings was the worst thing I could do going to games, and it got to a point where I'd hope I'd get injured so I didn't have to go to training or play football.
Wow.
So, like, to think, I remember when I was injured, all I wanted to do was train and play. And then when I finally was, because my confidence was so low, I had such bad anxiety and performance anxiety.
You're just fighting yourself the whole time.
The whole time I would be playing, I would have this nervous gut feeling of the whole game where I'd run out of breath so quickly, and I would have the ball and my confidence is so low that I would fuck it up. And then I had my teammates yelling at me, going at me. So I was just in a spiral where, like, sometimes I'd get sick and not play, and I'd be happy. Or I remember when I got COVID, I was happy because I could miss 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was like, fuck me, why am I playing football?
Yeah.
Like, so
at this point, like, the thing that sort of got you to the dance is the thing that you're sort of resenting, hating.
Yeah. So when I finally got playing, it was just like, I think I was just so comfortable being injured, and it got to playing, and I was
Dude, that's what you trained though. You trained being injured, so you got to a point where you knew how to be injured.
Yeah, knew how to be injured. And when I played, I was shit. And before that, all I knew was being good, being the best player on the team. So yeah, it was a tough 3 to 4 years where it was just shocking. Like, I absolutely hated playing football. So I remember when I got offered a job to do FIFO, Sparky apprenticeship, and I just took it straight away because I was just like, I just wanted to get out and stop playing waffle, like stop playing football, like just get me out. And then that's when I finally actually reached out and started talking to someone about it all, and it helped a bit.
Yeah,
it helped a lot more. And then it was just like, I just that's when I go back to, I'm thinking AFL football probably wasn't for me.
Yeah,
because it took the whole enjoyment out of it. It felt like more of a job than a hobby. Because you played, when we got to talk about when I was 15, 16, 17, you're just playing for fun. You're not thinking about your money, you're not getting paid, you're just playing for fun with your friends. And then it got to playing waffle football where it's just like, I don't reckon I enjoyed one game of football in the waffle at all.
Wow.
Now, I only played 28 games, but there was probably not one game where I enjoyed it.
That's,
and dude. So another thing, like, it's a pretty funny thing about it now. Like, so in a game you'll be playing, and people always who played football always think about this, but I feel like this is how I'd be thinking during a game. I'd fuck something up, and the first thing I would think about, I'd visualize my coach in the box screaming at me, and then I'd visualize Monday at training, watching review, and my like clip coming up on a review and just getting sprayed. Yeah. And I'll be thinking of this during the game. So my mind was never actually playing football.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's your so everyone's got an internal monologue, right?
Yeah.
So it's your voice talking to you. I don't actually think it's your voice. I think it's another voice, but that's another podcast. Yeah. Is that voice kind to you?
Nah, not back then.
But like throughout your life, has that voice been kind to you?
It's been hard on me. Like, I reckon that's how I always kind of push myself, I feel like. So during games, if I'm like out of breath or something, that voice will be like, fuck off, run harder.
Yeah.
It's always kind of been a bit hard. And now sometimes, since I've been a lot better, it's been more like, more positive.
Interesting.
Like good shit, good work and whatnot.
Yeah. I've got this fucking, and I think this is what separates me, because I've like fully accepted that I'm not normal. I've always believed that I'm normal. I'm just using everything that's available to me to put myself in a better position all the time. I think I might be a bit of a creature, actually. I think part of that is my internal monologue is like, you're the fucking man, eh?
Yeah.
Like, you got it. And like, even like this morning, did a PB with Connor.
Yeah.
There were moments where I'm like, I could fucking drop Connor if I wanted to.
Yeah.
You know, he's also got 30 Ks on his leg this week.
So that's a bit like my voice now. I'm playing football now.
Yeah, like, so you've actually fucking got it.
Yeah.
You know?
So I don't know what happened. Like, I played football 2 years ago out in the country, still had that fucking gut. I wanted to have a year off. So for 2 years after playing waffle, I wanted to have 2 years off. I just wanted to stop playing football, but I got asked and I was like, I'll go play, see what it's like. Same thing. It was fucking terrible. Like, where I just hate playing football, hate the feeling, having this feeling. And I was still seeing someone at the time, like a psych, just trying to get over this, because I just had all this build up energy, or not build up energy, but just a long and hard 4 or 5 years with injury.
Getting crushed by all these little...
Again, losing my job, which was AFL, like people not believing in me, and probably myself not believing with me. But I don't know what happened. Just this year, coming back, playing home for Bunbury, it's just like my confidence is right back. And we talk about like, so where I won't even be nervous before games, I won't have that feeling. I have so much confidence. I want the ball in my hands.
Yeah.
While I was playing waffle, I didn't want the ball in my hands.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, I don't know what's happened. It's just, maybe it's the environment at Bunbury. I love good people there. Just good teammates, people who believe in me, myself believing in myself. But yeah, now it's just probably playing the best footy I've played and just loving it.
Yeah. I think enjoying what you do is a big deal.
Oh, and that's the thing. I do love it. And now it's actually like I get excited to go to football training where I used to just, fuck, it was the worst thing. I used to dread it.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah. I honestly like just seeing how Croft talks about and like how serious he takes it. I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah, I don't take it that serious.
Honestly, I told you before, like you were talking about music and I said, the only thing I give a fuck about is my business. Yeah. It's my business and my fiance and my dog. Yeah. That's it. That's all I give a fuck about. And the only person who has the same amount of like insane commitment to a thing is Croft, and it's football. Yeah. You know, like. It's
crazy, eh?
Yeah, I hang shit on him about it. He's like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, dude, that's good. That's good, you know?
I do. Like I say, I don't care about football, but I do because I have massive off seasons with running, gym, and during the games I'm very competitive. Like you have to be competitive.
Yeah, of course.
You have to. So during games, so competitive. After games, if we lose, I'm fucking furious. I can't stop thinking about it during the week. Yeah. Where I used to not care about football, where we lost and I didn't give a fuck. All I wanted to do was wait until the siren would go so I could go home. Yeah. And now it's just like I put in a lot of time and effort in keeping myself fit and ready to go. So
let's go back to probably 6 months before your initial injury, before your ACL.
Yeah.
You're training how many times a week?
So before that would have been probably in the off season. I was probably doing like 3 to 4 running sessions and probably gym sessions a week.
Okay.
Yeah. I was only 17, 18, so wasn't that serious about it. But probably now in this off season, so I wanted to have a good year. Like this year I wanted to go, fuck, I really want to have a good crack.
Yeah.
And I could feel myself being more confident. So this off season I was doing like 4 running sessions a week, gym every day, and just I wanted to get myself really fit. But I probably burnt myself out a little bit too. Yeah.
How do you feel at the moment? Like, do you
good? I feel very fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you feel strong. You feel like from the hips down, you're sort of like everything's connected the way it's meant to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know like you can carry that sort of like doubt in like now my knee's gone.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, you know, on the runs, like I used to ride.
Yeah.
I've rode for like over 12 months before. One day it's crazy actually. I was like, I'm fucking sick of watching it. It was heartbreaking. Yeah. And Croft.
So that's like me sitting on the bench just watching everyone play.
Dude.
Like, fuck, this is boring.
Croft said, he said to Gage or George, like, if gun to your head, could you run a half marathon right now? And in my head, riding the bike, I'm like, bitch, I could run a half marathon now without a gun. Yeah. And it was like the next day, I like put my shoes on. I thought, I'll just take Lou for a walk. We'll see what happens.
I remember you did one, eh?
Dude, I did fucking 16 Ks.
Yeah.
I brought the dog home after 2 Ks and kept going for 16. And then the next run I did, which was less than a week later, I did 21.
Yeah, it's mental, eh?
You know, it's like, no gun, bitch.
Yeah, it's all mental. It's crazy.
Then, I don't know. I think going into the mental side of thing, while I was running, I was saying, I have strong knees. I have strong knees. I have strong knees. I don't want to hear it. You know, your body parts just, some of this, like, dude, and I know I'm contradicting what I said before, but now with probably 100, 150 Ks since that run, it's like now I know the difference between something and just something that's going to pass.
Yeah, a little niggle or something. It's more serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It was really hard because this is like we're going on back to just like when I was playing, always thinking, because I was coming back from a fucking ankle, my knee and hamstring.
Right.
So I had 3 injuries I had to worry about while playing a football game,
yeah,
while struggling with performance anxiety. So my mind was just fucking racing the whole time where it would come like, that's why I'd run like 100 meters and I'd be puffed because I just couldn't breathe.
Yeah. You're shallow breathing and.
Yeah, now, mate, I don't even think about my injuries one bit when I play or train. Like I'm more just focused, being present and actually playing football.
So did that performance anxiety bleed into your life or was it purely on the field?
Yeah, I reckon definitely into life as well.
Yeah. So this is affecting friendships,
jobs.
Jobs.
Where I just didn't have confidence in what I was doing at work and whatnot.
Mm.
Yeah.
And so you're qualified now?
Nah, I've still got a year and a bit.
Okay.
left. Yep.
Yeah, right. So how does your roster fit in with your training?
Yeah, I miss every second. Yeah.
Do what you can do.
Yeah. Do what I can do. Yep.
Right.
Go to work for 2 weeks and just come back and play for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But when I'm up there, it's kind of good when I'm up there because you get a little bit of break. Your body gets a rest.
You get to miss it.
You get to have a rest. You get to miss it. Like that's why when I come back, I'm just fucking so keen to play.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy to think, like, which I'm kind of proud of because I never used to be keen for football games, and now it's just like, fuck, I can't wait to get home and actually play.
Dude, you know the best thing you can do for a relationship is spend a weekend apart.
Yeah.
And you come back and you're just like, oh, fuck, I actually missed you, Yeah. It's such a bizarre thing. Like, well, I don't know, probably for us because we live and work together.
Yeah.
And, like I know that I went and did a marketing course it was a 2-day, but I was gone for 4 days.
Yeah.
And like, by the time that last day came, like I'm throwing shit in the van. Like I'm fucking coming home. I want my structure. I want her. I want the dog. I just want to get back to it, you know?
Exactly.
And I think, dude, it's shit replicates itself throughout, you know, like the business is the same thing. When we went to Japan, as I'm leaving the house, I'm like fucking, you know, like who cares? I'll worry about this when I get back. Yeah. I got 10 days into a 14-day trip and I'm like calling suppliers and like I'm
trying to get it done.
I just wanted to get home and get back into it because you miss it, you know?
Yeah.
It's a fucking, I don't know. It's crazy to think that like so many young Australian boys and now girls would dream about getting to the AFL. And like it took me getting to top 20 in the world in my sport to realize that I didn't belong there.
Yeah.
You got to like the top.
Yeah.
You were there. You were doing the thing. You had the jersey. Yeah. And then you realize like, fuck, what am I? Well, I guess not then, but after the fact, you're like, fuck.
Yeah. I always told myself, like, especially with Waffle, I was like, if I ever feel like I want to come back, this is what I'd say. If I ever feel like I would want to come back, I would like just remember how I felt at that moment. And it was fucking shit. Yeah. So, but I reckon now I'm thinking of it like, because I get asked to go back and play Waffle and that now, and it's like, fuck, I have all this confidence and whatnot back. Do I kind of want to give it another chance? But I don't like. I'm playing football at the moment. I think I realise I play football for fun, like I did when I was 14, 15.
Dude, that's it.
And down here is the most fun football I've ever played. It's the most enjoyable, great people, and like, it's and the AFL was just not for me. Like, and I don't think I'd want to go back there. Like, it's just too much pressure, too much anxiety. Too professional, really, for me.
Yeah.
Like, I like having a beer Friday night and whatnot. But and I think now I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm happy. Like, I'm playing good football. It's fun. Yeah, like, it is fun. You got to enjoy life, I feel like.
What's going to an AFL game like now for you?
Oh, I always hated going to AFL games, even before I got picked up. Like,
right.
Yeah, I reckon they're pretty boring.
Dude,
I think they're better to watch at home when you're just on your couch.
Like UFC, dude.
Yeah.
Into a UFC?
Nah, never.
It sucks.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on?
Yeah, I think when you're at home, you're just comfortable in your own home and you can just watch. Like, even at home, I don't really watch AFL much either. Only when Crawl forces me.
You can be at home. You can be fucking smoking a cigarette on your couch, eating sausage rolls with a fucking 75-inch HD view of what's going on. What
viewing,
the fuck would you want to... Yeah,
and you got to listen to the supporters.
Because we got to park 20 Ks away, catch a train in, walk fucking 1.5 kilometres to go to the grandstands, deal with this dickhead who smells. Like, got to wait 15 minutes for beers. Like, who? What?
Yeah, and the train ride. Fuck, man.
Dude,
it's such a hassle, hey?
A festival's bad enough, you know? At least I'm having fun there, you know?
Yeah, festivals are fun. Yeah, but, I'm pretty happy where I'm at the moment.
It's such a it's a crazy story.
It's a pretty full on. Like, I don't think I realised at that time what I was going through then.
How can you?
Yeah, I was 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
Even like I saw a photo popped up from when I was at Eastbury and I was fucking 20 years old, and I'm looking back and I'm like looking at the photo, I'm like, I was only 20 years old. I thought I had everything figured out.
Yeah.
And it's just like, now I'm 25 looking back. It's just like, I wish like what I knew now, I knew back then. Like,
yeah, of course. But your point of you don't have anything to compare to.
Yeah.
You know? So I quit skating 10 days after my 18th birthday.
Yeah.
Like, And I was like, I knew I was going to come home from Holland, and when I got home, I was going to hang the boots up, so to speak. And I just like, that's for fucking sometime in the future, and it's not for now.
Yeah.
It's definitely not for now. And I remember like on the plane ride home, I'm like, oh, if I'm not a skater, what do I do?
Yeah.
Like I have no idea what to do.
Yeah.
And I knew one thing, I wasn't going to get a job because I can't get a job. And then you realize, 15 minutes into that thought, you're like, I have to get a job.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And it's just, I had a bit of a different trajectory, like, because you can't like, you can come back here and still play waffle. You can still play locally, and it's still like of some significance. If I came back to Bunbury to skate, like you literally, there's no
nothing else.
I was competing 3 times a week over there. You come back here, you compete 6 times a year.
Yeah.
So you've got to live in the States. You've got to live somewhere in Asia. You've got to live somewhere else to do the sport. So I knew by coming home,
football's everywhere.
Right. Yeah. And I think the thing that like I look at photos of my younger self now, and it's like I went through a phase of like, you have such mixed emotions of like, I sort of hated who I was.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of who I was. I'm really confused about how the fuck I made some of the decisions I made. And you go, yeah, because you're a teenager.
Yeah.
And to that point, like, no partying. I was a virgin to a fucking crazy age because there was just no, like the only girls you hung out with were fucking skaters.
Yeah.
And like they took it as serious as you did. There was no like, it's the social skills, the world skills that I had were awesome. The social skills I had were retarded.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you go, well, what do you expect that kid decisions to be like?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Back then I was still going out partying.
It's footy culture, isn't it?
Yeah, it was good fun back then.
Yeah.
We were like underage, so we were like 17. If you get like a best on, they'll give you $50 Woolies voucher. Turn that fucker around. BWS.
Wow.
Give it to your 18-year-old mates. Go buy me a bottle of that. Come out and go party.
Fucking off you go. That's hectic.
So it was like incentive to get messed on because you get a $50 back then. And you're like, fuck yeah, no job.
Yeah, dude, $50 is a night and a half.
Yeah. 10 back Mercuries.
Dude.
Fuck. Get blind as a bat.
Right, now I'm starting to pull back on
But yeah, nah, like fuck yeah. Like I always say I don't want to get to 50 years old and look back and regret a lot of things. Regret that I didn't try hard enough and whatnot. But I can pretty proudly say, like, look back and be like, I remember how I felt back then. I never actually had a fucking good chance of playing AFL. Like they just got rid of me. Like I was injured. There wasn't not much I can do. I had stuff I couldn't control.
Yeah.
But now like I'm just so happy to be back playing football and fucking enjoying it. Like,
yeah,
I'm actually sad that the footy season's ending. Like we got our last game this week and then finals and then it's done. And it's just like,
hectic.
Fuck, what do I do over summer?
Yeah. You run with us on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, I'll come down Saturday
That's what you
morning.
do. So what's something you've taken away from that? Like what's a life skill you've taken from footy and you're now fully exercising it almost daily?
Probably like dealing with shit and getting on with it, but more like reaching out, I reckon. That was a massive one. Actually getting help because I was struggling really, really bad. And my parents didn't even know. They don't even still know.
Yeah.
Like, or my brother, but it was reaching out. But life skills, I reckon I'd probably say that.
Yeah.
Like getting on with it, I reckon.
There's definitely an element of like, I don't know, like football, I don't know exactly how it would be, but it feels like it's a metaphor for life anyway.
Yeah.
It's like this game is very important, but after this game, we have a lifetime of important games.
Yeah. Mate, football's so big in Australia, but it's just a fucking game. But the best thing about football is you can meet people socially, get connections. But it's taught me a lot of discipline, like hard work and just like being fit and healthy. Like there's been like I can't do 2 days without doing nothing.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I feel like I'm just the most laziest person. But that's...
Dude, do you know Ryan Bailey?
Ryan Bailey,
he was a triathlete for Australia, the Olympics, Commonwealth Games.
I don't know.
Him and his missus own GlowFit.
Yeah.
And I had him on the podcast, and it was the first time I got to like share that, hey, we're both in business and we both were at a high athletic level in our teenage years.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting the correlation between our mentality of like, this needs to be done, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
I'll just do it, and I'll do it to the best of my ability, and I won't stop until it's done. And then when that's done, I'll look for the next thing to do.
Yeah.
And it's very like black and white. And I feel like, especially like now, the 16 to 20, let's say 16 to 20 year olds, like they're just fucking gay, dude.
Yeah.
Like they're just so soft. Like, I don't feel like, dude, who cares about your feelings?
Yeah.
Like hurt your feelings as soon as possible so you can deal with that.
Yeah.
You know,
and like when you're that 16, 18 or 20 and, well, even if you're in the AFL, but like around that 16, 20-year-old age, if you miss out on sessions, there's people who are in your same position that are doing training sessions. They're having that discipline. So if you miss a day or a couple days, you're getting left behind. Like,
yeah,
it's either like get on with it or fucking sook about it. Like,
yeah, no shit.
Yeah, it's a big one. Yeah.
Do you think there's a spot somewhere in your future for mentoring or coaching?
I reckon my mum always says I'd be a good coach, so I don't know. Maybe I could look into that when I get a bit older.
I think if it's a fucking thing that happens to young blokes, especially at that like so like delicate age in your late teenage years where you're like coming into manhood, you are also a character by that stage, especially if you're in the AFL and you're dealing with these injuries. Like, dude, you probably find you have a lot of value to offer.
Yeah, I feel like I've learned a lot, got a lot like thick skin, but I've experienced it all. Like, but yeah, and I've also like spent time with some of the like, best footballers ever to play. Man, like Buddy Franklin was insane to hang out with and see how he goes all about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's probably something I am looking forward to, like maybe when I get a bit older. Yeah.
Now, while there's a camera and microphone in front of you, you want to call anyone a cum slut, or you want to see how that goes?
Yeah, off the cum slut.
Dude. I don't follow anything of what's happening there. What's the fucking GO with that? Like,
what's that, like Croft?
Nah, fucking homeboy that said someone's missus is a bloody how are you?
Yeah, he's apparently that bloke's a bit of a how you going, but
is he like he's a coach for?
He was a coach for HBL, yeah, but he was coaching HBL, yeah.
And a Facebook comment,
he commented about dude,
Bailey Smith
such
a boomer thing to do, man.
Yeah, and then they went into all his old tweets about it and that. And like,
so he's been doing this.
Yeah, and like he's gone into his old the old tweets and screenshotted all these old tweets and that. And brought it up. So, but he's he's a bit of a psycho anyway. Like, when you verse HBL, you could hear him screaming, going off and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know what to go with it there.
And so Bailey Smith is the fucking. He's a footy player with blonde hair, gave
Greek goddess, mate.
He's one of those dudes where like he's a footy boy to me, eh?
Yeah, he is, mate.
And one part of me is like, I don't understand how a dude keeps his contract with Cotton On and that after he literally gets caught with I'm doing coke, like brother, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're fucking not
a lot of footy players do it.
Yeah, like, okay, everyone does it. You know what I mean? Like we're at that point now. It's like people doing drugs isn't crazy.
Yeah.
But also like a part of if you're going to participate in that activity, which I don't, do it respectfully.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do it for
a
a while,
trust as well. Who's not going to video you?
Fucking phone away. You know what I mean? Like assume everyone's trying to fuck you.
Yeah.
Like that's just bizarre to me. So part of the argument in my mind is like, and dude, I'll fucking print t-shirts. Who am I? Who cares? But the kid stays on a pedestal after he does the wrong thing when other kids are going to be looking at him. We're making that behavior cool.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, it's super cool that you're gorgeous. Super cool that you're built like that. You know what I mean? Super cool that you've got these big companies that want to work with you.
Yeah.
Like, do coke in a dark room.
Yeah, it's a high risk kind of. He would have lost a lot of money.
It's bizarre to me that like, and literally it was a month later, I'm in Cotton On and here's him fucking lean back with the underwear doing the thing and you're like, brother, come on.
Good rig.
It's an unreal rig, you know what I mean? Stay away from my missus. Crazy.
He's got the coke rig going on, mate.
Yeah, dude, that's what it is, eh? So who's his missus?
Tammy Habrow, something like that now.
And who's she when she's not?
No idea.
Just hot.
Yeah, she's a doll.
Yeah, good on her, eh?
But fuck knows what they go. Like I don't really know what she does either.
Right.
She has like 17 million followers or something.
Oh, so she's
very famous. Very famous.
Yeah, cool.
But I have no idea who she is.
No,
I
apparently
don't really care about them.
Like her. That's all we know is he thinks she's a fucking...
Yeah, you would, but...
Oh, brother. Yeah.
definitely Bailey Smith.
Yeah. But no, it's he's one of those dudes like as not being in AFL, it's like, you know, name 3 AFL players, they're all Bailey Smith to me, you know?
Yeah.
Actually, is there like a Nat Fife?
Yeah, Fifey, yeah. He just retired.
So it held tall.
Not held tall, he's I think around my height. He's just big and he's a legend for Freo.
So okay, yeah. So I was on the gifted athletes program.
Yeah.
And I remember I was sharing a room because in there, like everyone's a fucking awesome athlete. Like I didn't belong there, put it that way.
Yeah.
And I remember like meeting him and I'm like, what's your name? He goes, oh, my name's such and such. I was like, oh, very cool. What do you do? He's like, play football. I'm like, fucking no one.
Yeah.
You know? And then it wasn't like 6 months later, I'm like, oh, I met that cunt.
Yeah.
Like watching him on TV and I'm like, oh, I feel like I slept in the same room as him.
Yeah.
You know? So funny.
Yeah, I saw him not too long ago, like maybe 3-4 months ago at a wedding. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I've met him a couple of times. But
what's the like fraternity like there? You know, you're like, oh yeah, I played the same season as him. I've met him before.
Mate, I only spent a year in it, so I can't really say too much.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you would have.
Yeah, I met like so many players, but like these players, like kind of how you said, if you don't know them, they're just humans. Like, you can't treat them differently to ever like treat other people. They're just, especially after being in it, they're just fucking people. Just footy players. They're not changing the fucking world, are they?
Yeah, I have a bit of a similar thing with business owners now. Like there were certain people that I put up on a pedestal.
Yeah.
And like you get to a point where, you know what's funny? And like not tooting my own horn here, but I'm at a point now where I see young business owners get all weird around me. I'm like, cuz I'm still broke. Like don't get weird around me, you know?
Mate, it's fuck. I spent 1 year in the AFL and people, I reckon people always talk about it pretty nearly every day to me. Every time I see them. Or they take the piss out of it. Like, oh, what a big AFL player. Even on the footy field, it's just like, oh fuck up.
Of course it would be like that. Yeah.
Oh, what are you, a big AFL player? Like, fuck, mate, I'll spend a year there running laps.
Yeah. Was there any bullying involved with it? Like, is there any... have you had, like, malicious language towards it? Like, are you going to fucking do another hammy or...
Nah, not really.
Oh, that's good.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Be a bit of a low blow.
Yeah, it would be.
People are like that, aren't they?
Yeah, like...
I don't think so. I don't really remember, nah. The only one time a bloke called me, you were the ugliest cunt. That was just like, hell rogue. I don't even know this bloke. Right. And he just said it. I was like, fucking hell, all right.
Thanks, man. Go back to fucking your pig misses, all right?
I was like, what the fuck? I don't really get sledged a whole lot. No, not really.
Yeah, it's funny, you know, people, like I put a lot of shit online. Yeah. And I got the first like full hater comment the other day. In 5 years, I got the first one.
What's the point, eh?
Yeah,
why do you even waste energy on that shit,
Who the fuck does that?
Yeah, like why? How can you be fucked?
Yeah,
like I don't really talk much shit in footy as well. Like not at all, really. Maybe sometimes. Maybe if I'm like fucking like having a good game and start talking that shit a bit.
Yeah.
But not really. I usually keep to myself at the footy, do the talking.
Yeah, I guess if that's your character naturally, that's always gonna age well.
And it would be shit if you're talking shit and then you start having a crap game.
Or you blow your hammy later in the game.
And you lose. I'm more scared to be embarrassed than that.
Yeah. So is it too early to say you're gonna be in the grand final?
Probably, yeah. We gotta we'll play finals next week, but I'm away for work.
Yeah.
But I'll be back the following week. But this weekend we have to flog this team we're playing to get third spot and have a double chance.
The idea of playing a grand final this year, how does that sit with you?
Oh, mate, it'll be so good.
That'd be exciting.
Yeah. I've only won one grand final but I only spent 1 year there. But this will be like, because Bunbury was my junior club as well.
Right.
But also it'd be so good because like I've had a pretty good year, but I've got all my confidence back.
Yeah. And
it'll be just good to win with all like my mates and
fucking oath.
Like it'll be so fun, but still a long road.
Tell me about Mad Monday.
Oh yeah. I don't know what the goal is with it this year. Like this will be my first one. But Bunbury.
Isn't it the celebration starts after the grand final, win or loss?
If you're in the grand final, sometimes they have it even. Usually they have it if it's like your last game of the season. So if we finished fourth this weekend and then we lost next week, it'd probably be that Monday.
Wow,
maybe I'm not too 100% sure, but it's usually like that. But I remember the Sydney one. Fuck me, that was a big one.
Yeah.
So it's because you all with all these like high profile people. We hired out this whole pub, put up all black like tarps around the windows so no one can look. And mate, it's just like unlimited piss you want. Like it was crazy. And everyone just wrestles. Like we were wrestling. My housemate was wrestling Buddy and he got smoked. And then Buddy's like, who's next? He's grabbing people, just trying to wrestle him, fight him. Then he's trying to grab me. I'm like, fuck off. And then everyone just wrestles and then it starts getting out of hand. Like shit's getting smashed.
Yeah,
and
of course.
And I don't remember what happened after that. Like after we left that pub, I don't remember. I was fucking blind. Like,
so the whole concept is it's just a blowout for the year.
Massive blowout.
Yeah.
Like let your hair down.
Yeah, wow.
It was
So
good fun.
on a local level though, like, I mean, my experience with it is like, obviously heard Croft talk about it. I've driven past a group of blokes completely weirdly dressed.
I think just like, you get dressed up and just do like kind of like a pub crawl. Maybe go back to someone's house.
Wow.
It's just like a day like it starts at like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And you drink all day. And then you do games and fun stuff and all that.
Dude, have you heard about Team Building Day?
Nah.
So once a year I hold a team building thing, and like it's sort of, I had a completely open invitation for whoever who wants to come, and we're now in the 4th year this year, and it's sort of got down to like the core crew. And basically what we do is like the boys, I tell them what day it's going to be and how much it's going to be.
Yeah.
They pay me, and then on that day they get picked up from their house, and on the following day they get dropped off at their house, and that's all the knowledge I have.
Yeah.
And it's just activities all lined up.
Fuck,
like,
it was fun.
Dude.
Yeah, Madman Day is pretty loose.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Pretty loose.
I can imagine.
It's better if you won the flag button as well.
Yeah, that would be the fucking full
Dream.
send, hey?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then the following weekend you have like Prezzo night as well.
Oh, yeah? That'd be not as loose but also fun.
Be fucking loose if you won the flag, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope we win it this year. It'll be good.
So when you say playing for Bunbury, that's South Bunbury?
Nah, Bunbury Bulldogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Croft plays for South Bunbury, yeah.
Oh.
So that's a derby.
Right.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, you know, when I had a run-in with this dude who was a footy player, and I remember I went to this, like, one of the 2 parties I went to ever, like, never drunk or anything, went to this party in fucking Jalora, and I, like, saw him, like, eyeing me off, and he didn't like me for whatever reason. I know the reason. And then I saw his mates all eyeing me off, and I said to my couple mates over there, I'm like, I got to go. Like, these cunts are eyeing me off.
Yeah.
And I've gone down to my motorbike, little 250 at the time, put on my helmet, and I hear, "Oh, take your fucking helmet off." I'm like, "Oh, yes, sir." I've taken it off, and he's like, "Fucking fight me, cunt." And I was like, I don't want to do that, you know. And he's like,
Who was that?
Oh, I'm not gonna say it on mic. But yeah, he had all these fucking, what I later found out, footy mates behind him, and I ended up fucking, my mate stepped in, and I've like thrown my helmet on, got on my bike, and fucking went hard, and just had stubbies exploding around me because they were throwing them at me as I was
Jesus Christ.
So I got a sour taste in my mouth about footy boys for, 5 years after that.
Yeah.
And like,
there's good blokes, mate.
Dude, for 6 months, I didn't go into town by myself because I was scared that I'd run into him.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That sucks, to be honest.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible.
Mate, come down to Bunbury Bulldogs. Everyone's good blokes down there.
Oh, I'm sure now.
Everyone's rippers.
Also, now I'm the fucking black ink guy. So you'd be able to walk into rooms and people are like,
Exactly.
I don't know. You probably
don't get scared of it, mate.
Dude, I'm at the point now where like I spend a lot of time hating football because of that.
Yeah.
I listen to Croft, and like I occasionally, like, I ride my bike every day and shit. And like the other day I was running, and Croft was running at the same time at the Oval.
Yeah.
And I just went in there to just sort of run and come back, and I saw him. He's like, "Oh, jump on the Oval," and I was like running. I'm like, "Whoa, oh, this is cool."
Our Hanslow was unreal.
It's fucking cool.
Footy clubs are good, man, because they're just communities, and like kind of like I always kept saying like I love Bunbury, and I'd never like changing up for another club because I love it, because it's like the second family, eh? It's unreal.
Yeah, of course.
Good just to go there, have a beer and all that.
And I think like also that gives you something to belong to. So you've just got something to do on Monday night. You've got something to do this weekend.
Yeah.
And then when you have kids,
keeps that discipline.
Yeah. And like
good.
Even the rink about to close down the other day, like that, which has since been rebought and opened again, which is cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mate, take me there.
Hey,
oh, take me there,
cousin. I will.
I've never done it.
I love taking people to the rink.
I've never done it, eh?
Dude, going to the rink is sick.
Fucking blow my knee.
I'll tell you something though. You were saying like up until that particular point when it started getting serious, you played footy to have fun. Like every day of the school holidays for years, every Saturday, every Sunday, 3 to 6 hours a day, I would like for between 13 and 16, that's all I did.
Yeah.
You know, and the reason that I was so fucking good in races and so nimble on my feet is because I was at every general session just doing it, having fun.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, it was purely just like, I mean, I've said this so many times on the podcast, not tooting my own horn. If you see me on skates, you understand I'm better on skates than I am on my feet. You know what I mean? Like I'm just, I breathe that movement. And it's like, I understand what you mean by that. When that transition changes and like you go from this is fucking cool, hanging out with the boys, doing the thing, to I have to be at training twice a day, 6 days a week. I have to fucking race 3 times a week. I have to position. Now I've got this team expecting me in return for those wheels, in return for that skin suit to fucking perform. And, you know, it's a different thing.
Yeah.
It's a totally different thing.
It's good because, like, you're doing something you love and enjoy as well. Like you'd be more than happy to go there every day.
Fuck yeah. Oh, dude. And it's all, you get to a point where also, like, I was trying to figure out what this would have been for you, but, like, when I walked into the rink and you get that smell of the fucking what the rink smells like, and you're like, oh,
that's why I love playing country footy. You walk into the change rooms, you get that that smell, fucking DP, and every footy player knows it. Like just that footy smell. Even going out on the oval, and like I love when like it's even when summer comes around, that like that grass smell and early morning. It's like just like nostalgic, isn't it,
dude? You know, I used to do a lot of cycling as cross training. Yeah. And the smell of the wood chips when the sun's rising.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, makes my fucking...
That's why I love off-season, because like that summer smell, early morning, and then you do your running session. Yeah. By the time like you finish that, go have a coffee, and it's just like, oh, I'm fucking done everything for the day. Yeah. That's why I need to get up earlier now.
Oh, brother. I was sitting there. The sun wasn't even up. I was sitting there at Barlow this morning with Connor, fresh off a PB on the 10K, and like fucking motored. I'm like, I can retire.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm done, you know? This is
good when you actually do finish something there.
Yeah, fucking oath. All right. Is there anything else you want to say what you got to... You don't, it's all good. Nothing to promote?
Nah.
Beautiful.
Nothing. Thank you.
All right, kids, be good to your mum because we're out.